A video in the South African garden today. The sun has finally come out. It's been a dreary spring. We've got Gerberas blooming. We've got a helichrysum about to come up. I think this is a species from Delosperma. And amazingly, the vygies, the little ice plants, are doing their thing. They're just stunning. And when the sun comes out and they do this brilliant thing, it's just wonderful. We have suns and clouds coming today. Clouds sometimes pass over, but like I said, when it's rainy, these things don't open up. And I started with the pink one. You can see little pink ones over here, and then we got a lot of magenta ones that came from self-sowing. So I grew the the pink ones from seed. They came out of Patioti's garden actually in Denver. And then over here we have an Osteospermum jucundum blooming, and next to it one of the Delospermas is self-sown with a pretty red flower. That's quite nice. He'll be nice when he gets big. These all survived a harsh winter. The red one might have come from a cross with this guy up here in the corner, which is, I think, it's one of the name cultivars out of High Country Gardens. Raspberry something or other. It's pretty in its little corner, although it is getting crowded by some daylilies at the edge of the wall, underneath it. There's agapanthus coming up. But again, I want to focus especially on these amazing Delospermas. Here's the pink one. It's got a little less flowers, but still beautiful. But this magenta is just so screamingly bright at this time of year. The Niphophyias are starting to raise their spikes above it. There's some Senicios in bloom too. And I'll point out an interesting thing about them while we're here. Some of them have crossed with each other. These are different species from South Africa that have mixed. I had yellows, blues, purples, and I'm getting these interesting red shades. It's hard to focus on this. I'll put my hand here. That'll help the iPhone do its thing. Yep, that's better. That's my favorite color one so far, but we've also gotten paler colors and strange forms of purple. It's almost sort of a, flesh purpley kind of a weird color among the normal yellows and blues of the various species. Here we can also see along the rockery more of the Delosperma. There's the blue itself, the true blue Senecio from South Africa that I had seen there. It's really an amazing plant. There's also apetalous forms, which I'm trying to remove from the garden because they seem to dominate genetically when they mix with the ones that have petals or forms. Something like this, actually. This is an apetalous form here, so I'm just going to see if we can show you there. It's not bad in itself, but I'm going to yank it out along with this other yellowish one and just let them die and dry and favor the petalous forms. Here, I'm going to pull this dead stalk out from the Bulbina abyssinicus here, which came from High Country Gardens, I think, but they seem to be one clone. I didn't see, although I think I do see one seedling finally appeared, but I can't find seed on them. So I'm trying to get seed of regular Delosperma. Bulbina abyssinica. These got through the winter with minimal chip covering, and they're growing back gangbusters. They bloom all summer long with yellow spikes. There you can see the little ones coming up in the leaves. Here's those Delospermas again. We also have, this is interesting, a helichrysum aureum here. The buds are about to pop, and they're normally not hardy for me, but this one got through the winter. It seeded itself into this corner because I wouldn't have planted it here. When I've had them planted in the gardener, and they seem to suffer, although they do okay in the cold frame if the animals don't get them in there. And then the yellow guy is Delosperma nubigenum, which likes to trail on rocks. Here's native Lesotho, and it does here too. This is past its peak bloom. It had more flowers earlier. And the Delosperma continues to self-sow into various spots in the ground. We also have them in the patios, so it's kind of crazy actually. But yeah, we'll just do another little panorama of this little excellent Delosperma day here. They're just really, really amazing. Everybody should be growing these things. They're just awesome here in New York.